Let's just get into it. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do it because it allows me to do things like this. And so I'm trying to reach that 1,000 subscribers. Just help me out, please. Without further ado, yes, you saw the preview. Ooh, one of the hot ticket items. And I will say one of the hot ticket items. Yep, that's a micro dagger magazine. And yep, it does fit the 43X MOS or 43X Glock. It doesn't have to be the MOS, but it fits the 43X. It's also going to fit, you guessed it right, your 48. So, how did they do it? I don't know, but we're going to be doing a review, comparison, see it in the gun, and go from there. First things first. They literally threw this in a bag, and that's what it was. This was actually a blemished one, so I don't really see any blemishes on it, but I don't really know what a non-blemished one looks like. So, yeah. They got the logo on the bottom. I'm not sure what is blemished about this one. I haven't loaded it yet, but okay. So it's literally thrown in a bag with a sticker. I mean, it is what it is. I love Palmetto. I get some stuff from them, but you know, I don't know how I'm excited about this, but I'm also a little frustrated to be honest with you because first and foremost, Palmetto, you knew that this was going to be a big hit. Um, and maybe you didn't. I don't know how you did not see that this was going to be a big hit, but this thing, it seems like they could never keep them in stock. And I don't know if they needed to put a cap on orders for people. I don't know if people were just ordering bulk of these and then reselling them. But I literally would check multiple times a day, and it had it, out of stock on their website. So they put them on their website, and before you could even buy them, that was kind of my issue with it. Before you could even buy these, they put them on their website and they showed out of stock. Like it was basically, they could have just said like coming soon, but they just put these on their website a few months ago and it said out of stock. I'm like, and so I called and they said, well, we're not selling them yet. We're just putting them on our website. Well, don't put out of stock. Like, don't get my hopes up, right? So I had to check daily for weeks, weeks and weeks and weeks. And finally, they had them in stock. And I kid you not, within a few minutes, because I had the reminder send me an email, and then I had a kind of a custom reminder on my email on my phone that would alert would pop up when a certain email would come in, and so the alert popped up, and I kid you not, I couldn't even get on their website fast enough, and they were out of stock. And this happened four different times to me, and I could not get my hands on one of these until finally, just recently last week, I got their email in and I went in and they had these blemished ones. And I don't remember these things being like 29 to 32 bucks a piece. I thought they were cheaper than that, but maybe not. I think Palmetto probably put a little bit of a price increase on these. So this is the blemished version. They have like a slick one that's a little bit more. I guess it's slicker on the sides, but this is polymer. Um, is it polymer? Polymer coated. Or is this part? Huh. Oh, okay. I see what they did there. Okay. This part where the magazine catch is definitely polymer. Oh, okay. I see what they did. This is not. This right here, I can't. I need a magnet or something. I don't believe this is polymer, but where the magazine catch is, this is polymer. Interesting concept. Interesting. I don't know if you can see that contrast there. Where the magazine catch is going, there's polymer up top. But I don't think the rest of this magazine's polymer. Interesting. how they did that. Glock, why couldn't you do that? Well, Glock. If you do your research on a Glock, there's a reason why most of the pistol and the magazines are polymer. Do your research, you'll figure out why. Guy's a genius. So first things first. This is a loaded magazine. This is your OEM stock magazine up against your 15 rounder. There's no difference. Thickness wise, you be the judge of that. It does look thicker, but it can't be thicker because it fits in the gun. It just looks like it is, but it's not. It's really not. Wow. I gotta hand it to PSA. I don't know why Glock couldn't do this aftermarket, or well, I know why. They can't fit their polymer and all that, but I gotta give it to PSA. That's on the money. So first things first, I know you all want to see it. It's my Glock 43X. Gun's empty, so that's the 15 rounder. You do have a little bit of a lip if you needed to pry this thing off the weapon. Does it drop? Oh, butter smooth. This is a OEM. Okay, so that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see the bottom of this and the cutout and how it protrudes. So this is OEM. See how that looks? It still drops. So to be fair, I mean, there's no difference at all. It looks a little bit different, but if you were looking at this and you couldn't tell that I had a 15 round magazine in here at all. You could not. Obviously, it's going to weigh more because you're going to have 5 more rounds in here, but okay, locks back. Yes. So, for those of you who have been waiting and wondering, I haven't loaded this to 15 rounds, so I can do that. I'll do that in another video, but this was simply a comparison of the two. This is a game changer for the 43X. Complete game changer. And the micro dagger, honestly, is a game changer too. You know, if I didn't have the 43X already, I probably just would have went the micro dagger route. It's a heck of a lot cheaper. But that's huge for me. I don't like the Shield Arms magazines because of the reliability. Seems like they were having some issues with the reliability. So we're going to do a function test on this. And another reason I didn't like the Shield Arms magazines was you had to replace your magazine. Okay. Your magazine release, your mag catch couldn't be polymer anymore because the Shield Arms magazines were all metal and it was chewing up the mag catch. So you couldn't have your OEM mag catch. And then this was my carry gun and I wasn't trying to change all these things on it. The gun's stock except for the light and the red dot. The trigger is still the not great trigger, but I'm not messing with any of that because it was my carry gun. I just don't believe in that personally. To each their own. So, you know, I didn't want to do Shield Arms. Plus, Shield Arms magazines were stupid expensive. I'm sorry, they just were. So, I didn't want to do that. And if I changed my magazine catch, my mag release, then I couldn't. You could still use your polymer mags, but it was chewing those up. And I mean, I had 2 10-rounders, so I don't know. It is what it is. I have high hopes for this. This is awesome. This is a game changer. If you can get one, get 2. I think they're a little pricey for what they are, but I mean, no one else is making them, so to turn this gun into a 15 rounder, you're basically competing with the Glock 19 at that point for a thinner. Now, I will say this is snappier. This is snappier than a Glock 19, but the package, it's conceal wise, can't beat it. So that's the just firsthand looking at the two. That's the firsthand impression of the Palmetto State Armory Micro Dagger magazine. One more time for you that want to look and see what it looks like in the gun. That's what it looks like. That's the back. That's the other side. So keep that in mind. It drops freely. Okay. OEM mag side. I mean, it's identical. You cannot, unless you're just looking at it and you know, there's no difference. There's no difference at all. So there's a difference. You can see it, but unless you're looking for it, it's not a night and day difference. So that's the review. I'll do some more updates on it, but if you haven't had a chance, pick you up one of these. Packaging could have been a little bit better. I mean, it's $30-something. It's like $40-something shipped for one of these, but I wanted one. So price you pay to play. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button.